Aloha and welcome everyone. My name is Alyssa Gosley and I am the Connector Administrator with the Office of Economic Revitalization. And today we are thrilled to launch the Oʻahu Business Connector. I'm joined today by Mayor Rick Blangiardi, Amy Asselbaye, the Executive Director of Office of Economic Revitalization, and Meli James. The Connector supports small businesses and entrepreneurs by connecting them to essential support services that help them grow and create good jobs for our community. I'd also like to thank the Entrepreneur Sandbox for hosting us today at this event. And today our speakers will talk about why small businesses should get connected on the Oʻahu Business Connector. And we will then demonstrate the powerful website, and then we're happy to answer any questions. I'd now like to introduce Mayor Rick Blangiardi.
Well, good morning, everybody. Thanks for being here. Well, look, I'm really thrilled about this program. I want to just talk a little bit on a couple of different levels. One, just last week I was invited to President Lasner's house for a presentation by UHERO. And Carl Bonham put up a slide, and the first thing it said was, we're actually recovering from COVID better than we expected. And I was struck by that, and I was really pleased to see that based on all their indicators. But the fact of the matter is, we're still in a recovery mode, and that's the operative word. And that said, even if COVID hadn't happened, and I had become mayor, I love this program for what it represents, because it really does speak to really the essence of our business community. Having spent more than 40 years in local broadcast television, I know for a fact that our community is driven by, is inspired by, is successful because of our small businesses. But so many of these small businesses, go into it with a great idea, big hearts, and a willingness to work 20 hours a day, but sometimes, oftentimes, lacking the acumen, the resources, or the know-how to really help them in all the dynamics, if you will, of running a business. What this is designed to do, and Alyssa said it very well, is really support young entrepreneurs with their ideas on a lot of different levels to create success. And that's the one thing I go back to the post-COVID environment right now. Irrespective of the fact we may be doing better than we had thought at this point, we nonetheless took a big hit. We lost a lot of small businesses and a lot of people from the workforce as a result of something that none of us could have imagined. This could not be any better time here on the road to recovery, our economic recovery. So I think that I'll let the experts talk about this program, but it's really designed to help at so many different levels in so many different ways. And I know it's going to make a big difference in our community. I'm very, very proud of the work that's been done. Thank you, Alyssa. I think I want to turn it over to Amy right now to talk, but we're very excited about this program, our Office of Economic Revitalization, and the good that we intend to do with the Business Connector, Oʻahu Business Connector.
Aloha, my name is Amy Asselbaye, and I'm the Executive Director of the City's Office of Economic Revitalization. We're really excited to have you here today to launch the Oʻahu Business Connector. So many things we want to cover, so I'm going to have to reference my notes to make sure I cover everything. But as a little reminder, OER is the city's newest office. We were started in 2020 in the midst of the pandemic, and we were really set to focus on, for the long term, Oahu's economic revitalization efforts. So we're focusing on equity, diversity in terms of our economy, and creating an economy that is filled with good jobs that care for our people and place. And our work is guided by the values of community, equity, and good jobs. And that is why today we're launching our Get Connected campaign and the Oʻahu Business Connector. It comes from that place of equity and connection. And as the mayor said, this is our first comprehensive program at the city level to support small businesses. And for the past 4 years, 3 of our 4 resource connectors are here today, and they've been going door to door and meeting with businesses. Over 4,700 in-person, face-to-face interactions with small businesses on Oʻahu. They've heard a lot of challenges, they've heard about the pitfalls, but they've also heard a lot of people express their hopes and dreams, and it's in and on and around their businesses. And so these are the same men and women that we want to support, and these are the stories that drove us to create the Oʻahu Business Connector. This program is led by a powerful engine, which is oahubusinessconnector.org. And this online tool leverages the strength of more than 70 business service organizations in our community. It can create a custom plan for any business that puts their information in there and kind of spit out the business service and support organizations that can help them meet their needs specifically. So all of these service organizations, the 70 that are already connected to the website, provide their services at low or no cost to the businesses seeking support. We thought that was really important to kick this thing off. But I want to give a particular example. So if I'm a women business owner and I have an idea, I'm an entrepreneur, I guess, and I want to get a business started, but I haven't even put my business plan on paper. So I could put the information in here at the Oʻahu Business Connector site, and the site will turn around and give me information about the business services in the community that can help me to create a business plan. And the goal of all of this is really to strengthen small businesses in our community and make this support system, that entrepreneurial support system that's already out there, better connected and more awareness for that among our businesses. So we like to say that the website is the digital brain, and our resource connectors are the heart and soul of our Oʻahu Business Connector program. They're the ones, as I mentioned, that had met with over 4,700 businesses and over 1,300 in the last year. We're really proud of that, and that shows our community connection and how we really listen. As we say, we listen, we connect, and we help. These resource connectors also, after listening to businesses, knew that there were some businesses based at home or online, and that they might need help in a different way since we're walking door-to-door storefront. So they created the Small Business Connections. We have one in Kaneohe, one in Honolulu at the Hub co-working space, one in Kapolei at the Kapolei Hale, and another on the North Shore at the North Shore Chamber of Commerce. So we have partners that are helping us to provide space in the community for small businesses to come and through our resource connectors get connected to the services they need. We're also really happy to note that the website has how-to videos, really short video clips of different aspects of business needs that they can walk through at their leisure whenever they have the time to do that. And we have an online calendar that we have already learned is going to be a great support to those 70 service organizations that have a variety of events. So you can go to the calendar and see not just what the city and county is doing, but what DBET, maybe what Mana Up, and some other organizations are offering at any point in time in the year. And finally, the very last thing is an easy way to connect. By phone, you can reach us at 808-768-2622, or you can email us at obc@honolulu.gov, and one of our resource connectors will be in touch with you immediately after that. That wraps it up for my remarks, and I'd like to hand it over to Meli James. Not only is she the co-founder of Mana Up and one of the business support organizations on our website, but she is also a commission member for the Economic Revitalization Commission, and we welcome her remarks. Thanks.
Aloha, everyone. As Amy mentioned, I am co-founder of Mana Up, Meli James. We have an accelerator program, business program, and a venture fund. We have currently worked with 85 companies, representing $350 million cumulatively since we launched in 2018. That being said, we've had a lot of firsthand experience working with entrepreneurs, working with small business, and knowing firsthand the disconnect that many of them have. Whether they have an idea at 3 in the morning and it's this like aha moment, or they've been in business for 10 years, or they're struggling kind of midway. There's been just a real dearth of opportunity for folks to feel connected. And entrepreneurship is lonely. And I think that the Oʻahu Business Connector will be a huge resource for entrepreneurs to be able to plug in, be able to meet up, be able to learn about new resources that are out there or ones that have existed for a very long time. We have many companies that have a packaging challenge, right? They're trying to extend their shelf life in their package. Suddenly, they're looking to rebrand. They feel the name doesn't make sense for them for growth, moving to the mainland and growing even exponentially as we bring in new dollars into the state. All of these examples are ones that we see firsthand, and we can't serve everyone. So this Oʻahu Resource Connector is going to be a huge, huge opportunity for folks to be able to not only find resources that they didn't know about, but also be able to connect with others, find new opportunities to get together. I think when I first moved back to Hawaii after being abroad for a while, back in 2012, I knew every single thing that was happening every week in entrepreneurship, which is not a good thing. Now there's hundreds of events happening, meetups, connectivity, and that's just really a great momentum. We just hosted the Hawaii Entrepreneur Awards last week, really seeing 17 great examples of success happening in our state last week. And of course, there's more and more of those stories. So I feel that as we can create more awareness, we can create more resources, mentorship, access to capital. All of those pieces are really going to create that building momentum that's huge for our state as we build small business and, of course, diversify our economy. Thank you.
Thank you, Meli. Now I'll show you the website and how businesses can go ahead and get connected. So as you see, as soon as you log on, right here on the side, businesses can start searching for resources. So if somebody wants to throw out maybe an area of assistance small businesses might need. Access to capital, perfect. So you could go ahead and search.
I've changed my mind. Business planning.
I was going to say financial resources and assistance, if we're going with access to capital. Or business planning, great. And then maybe a business stage. Are they new business, existing business? Existing, great. So let's say growth and expansion. They're looking to grow. And they can even go down by industry if you'd like. And there's a list of different industries, but go ahead and hit search. And then it takes you to the resource finder where you will see a tailored list of resource partners who provide the services based off of what your unique search terms are. And if you click on the profile, it gives you a little bit more details, including how to contact that resource partner. But to summarize our presentation today, the Oʻahu Business Connector is the city's first program, first comprehensive program to support small businesses. And we meet businesses wherever they are, whether it's in their storefront, online, in the community, phone, or email. The connector can also give small businesses a trusted resource to find support organizations that can meet their needs to grow and to create jobs.
I really want to recognize the team and the leadership in this room behind this and the work that's gone into it. And as you've just seen with not only this particular application, we're using technology everywhere we can, but the thing I love about this program is so human. It's human intensive, it's coaching, it's people, as Amy has already said, the very fact that they've met with 4,700 businesses and 1,300 this year on a face-to-face basis. I mean, that is really the stuff of greatness, because you just don't get that kind of personal help like that. So I'm very proud of the caring and the commitment and the willingness. When you think about it, this is really an ultimate helping relationship and trying to help people live their dreams. I tell you, that's as good as it gets. So anyway, I just wanted to say I want to acknowledge the team. Thank you for all your hard work.